This is Josiah Plays Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. We're in the Red Queen, and as usual I'm going to talk to all the people and see what they have to say.
Jen klitkám, já se do tebe montovat nebudu.
I'm really not worried, buddy.
Hele, já si nechci nic začínat. Jen se chci dneska trochu pobavit.
Thanks for letting me know, though.
Ever been to Soy Cowboy or Nana Plaza?
Yes, I've heard about Bangkok already. All right, I'm not gonna take her tips.
But I guarantee there's
We don't have anything like you back home. Sorry, that was rude. I've had a few, you know, loosens the tongue.
I like good.
Let's see if she'll actually talk to me while she's dancing. Oh, she won't charge extra for me. Wow, I feel so special. I'm sure she doesn't say that to everybody. She only says that to me, I'm sure. Because I'm special.
I'm here at least a couple times a week, especially lately. Keeps my mind off the troubles. I don't partake of the ladies. I only drink and watch.
I'm not sure what I think about a person who comes to a place like this a couple times a week.
Hungry? Have you been to the terrace on the upper level?
Not yet, but I'm gonna check it out.
Sometimes after my shift, I like to sit up there and watch the sunrise. It's really pretty. Maybe you can join me sometime.
Oh yeah, Thrycreen, they're one of my favorite D&D races. They're really awesome. They're from Dark Sun, which is the best setting. You could play them as player characters in Dark Sun, actually.
Sorry, Kamo. Nemám zájem.
Don't these heels make my legs look long?
What are you doing with your hands there, buddy? Alright, I think your strap is kind of falling down there, ma'am. Your strap? Never mind.
Another night, another party. I probably won't remember this in the morning. I don't often visit the red light district, but when I do, I go all out, baby.
More you'll have to bring to the private room.
I don't have anything like you back home.
Go away. Go away from me.
Oh, it's one of the thugs. Getting marked for death.
I will just ignore you.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die. There's all kinds of beers and stuff laying around. Anything behind the bar that I wanna mess with? Maybe. So there's a price list. Look at those prices, and then look at the fact that I spent 50 credits on a shot. 50 on a shot. Man, I got overcharged. That was the fucking AUG price. Planescape's a cool setting, but it was never my favorite for actual D&D. Dark Sun is. But Planescape's really cool too. Oh, here's the bathrooms. What's going on in the bathrooms? What does this say? For men only. Ride like a pro. Your mustache deserves better. What? Wow. You overpaid. I know, right? Well, I felt bad, you know? Because I just stole her tip off the bar, which was a fucking dick move. So I had to buy an expensive shot to, like, make up for it. I'm in the ladies' room right now, which is always a little bit weird. Seems like you always find good shit in the ladies' room, though. I mean, this is obviously not one of those times. Alright, let's go upstairs. No, Al-Qadim and Dark Sun are totally separate, Saito. They have no relation to one another at all, other than the fact that they're both sort of desert-themed.
Sorry, friend, not my style. I don't like stubble. The coat I like. The glasses too. Haircut needs work.
And honestly, I don't think Al-Qadim was really full of super racist stereotypes. I mean, maybe. It was meant to be based on the Arabian Nights theme. I would say it was no more racist than Disney's Aladdin. Maybe Disney's Aladdin is super racist, I don't know.
She booked a place here?
In a... Stay away from this. Oh, hey! She booked a place here? In a private room? With a... I'm sorry, but I'm still freaked out by all of this.
So she's having a fling with an augmented gigolo. So what? Couples use sex toys together all the time. Think of this as the same thing. Only the devices are attached to nerve endings.
Stop that! Jesus!
It's really not the same
Why is she
thing.
suddenly in such a hurry now?
The vote, of course. I don't care what the politicians say. As soon as the axe comes down, the augmented are as good as extinct.
Man, that's gonna suck. Yeah, so if you want to get it off with a fucking Augie, if that's your little fetish, I guess you better hurry up and do it before all of us are relegated to the camps and stuff.
I don't figure you for one of the men who work in the private rooms. Augmented prostitutes over there, people like you over here. It's true what they say. Humans are defined by sex and violence.
I've never actually heard anyone say that, but it rings true, largely.
God, you must be terrified about the vote. Once it passes, you're screwed.
No, I'm the protagonist, lady. I'm sure I'll be fine.
When the segregation becomes law, all the augmented sex workers in the city will be out of a job. Typical governments, outlawing fun.
I know, God, why is fun always illegal? Alright, well, there's private rooms here. Feels kind of weird spying on people. What is with those collars? I don't even know. They're fucking weird, aren't they? Yeah, everyone seems to assume I'm a sex worker, yeah. I don't know. Do I look like a sex worker, though? I'm not exactly dressed like a sex worker. What's up, folks? Don't mind me. I'm just exploring. Are you two done or haven't gotten started? What's in the dresser? Oh, I'll take that. You two don't look like you're having the kind of fun you're supposed to be.
Best club in Prague, friend. But I'm busy right now.
Look! The fucking male guys that work here, the men that work here, all they do is lazily sit around and smoke. Even when they've been booked and they're in the room with the client, all they do is sit around and smoke.
Try one of the other boys. Or girls, if that's what you're into.
Leave me alone. I don't want to speak to you.
Alright, you guys carry on. Have a good time. I'm gonna give you some privacy. Manager's office. This sounds intriguing. Yeah, that client is not having fun.
Okay, bye.
Oh. What the fuck? This is not what I expected when I saw manager's office. Oh, I have a thing to do here. Okay, so Otar wants me to meet with the owner of the Red Queen, a woman named Masa Kadlek. And apparently, this is where I go for that? Alright, hold on. We'll come back to the manager's office. Are these little peep show booths or whatever? I've never patronized that sort of thing, so...
I can recognize a former police officer from a mile away. Once they learn to walk, they never forget it.
Dude, you're like way up here. Nobody can even see you dancing in the window.
I don't talk to cops, even the retired ones.
Okay, now she's looking different. She's got some Augs and...
Jsi tady novej? Mohla bych ti ukázat ty nejkrásnější místa. Jestli scháníš průvodce, mile ráda tě tady provedu.
She's definitely augmented. I like the color on her Augs. They're that kind of pink, purplish pink sort of thing going on. It's nice. It's nice. I didn't get to choose the color of my Augs. They were forced on me, so... What are you doing in here? I want to steal your money, but I'm not going to.
Do not trust the whores in the rest of Prague, sweetie. Stick with the red light professionals.
Oh, you're the ones I should trust, huh?
Those other girls will give you things you do not want to take home.
That sounds bad. I can dance in the window too. I can dance in the window too. I can dance in the window too. I'm dancing in the window too. All right. Let's calm that television right the fuck down. I feel bad about taking any money from this place. Painkillers I'll take, though.
Okay, bye.
Let's see what's upstairs. You wonder why they think you're a sex worker. Well, hey, if the money was right. If the money was right.
Over here. Come on. Okay, you want the real dirty stuff or the rough stuff? Get some streetwalker.
Money up front.
What do I get with you?
This is a classy establishment. The management take a dim view of perverts.
Yeah, I can tell. I can see the class just fucking coming off this place in waves. So much class. I can't handle all of the class. Are you enjoying the class, sir?
Some people, all they want to do is complain about the world. The world will save itself. Their help makes no difference. Have a drink, have a screw, have some fun. Worry is for fools. That's my philosophy. Life is short and has to be enjoyed while we can.
This guy's got a pretty good attitude. This is... Oh, this must be the son. Son or husband? I'm going with son.
Well,
the son of the owner, because the... What's her name? Masa Kadlec is the woman who owns this place. And this guy's last name is Kadlec. So he's probably her son.
It is my pleasure to serve you. What would you like?
What I would like is none of that shit.
I'm alright for now.
If that ever changes, I'll be here waiting.
You know, if I saw a guy like Adam Jensen, I probably wouldn't have any thought whatsoever about his sexual activities or lack thereof. Like, that is not what would occur to me. I wouldn't be like, oh, that guy. I immediately start thinking about his sex life. You going to bed, Jen? If so, have a good night. Sleep well. And all that. I found the terrace. I love outdoor terraces, like on places like this. Well, not places like this, like brothels specifically, but any kind of place with an outdoor terrace, I guess.
My favorite color.
Oh, this is her!
Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
This is Vince Black's contact. The one that he was supposed to help get out of town or whatever. And she was gonna meet him here. And he didn't show up to the meeting. Alright, I'm not gonna bluff her, actually. Good night, Boss Pie, also. Have a good one. Good night, Jen. Good night, Boss. Good night, everybody that's good nighting. So, I could bluff and try to pretend like I'm Vince Black, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to be honest with her.
I know about your meeting, and I'm as eager to find Vince as you are. Maybe we can help each other.
Who are you? What is it you think you know?
Vince and I work together. I know who he is. I know what he does. And I know there are people worried about him.
Is he in danger? Has something happened to him?
I don't know
yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I get the feeling he's not the only one who might be in danger. That was some shot in the dark. You had no way of knowing who I was while I was here.
It wasn't a total shot in the dark. You're obviously not the Valley.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Right away that Vince Black wouldn't be augmented. I should be more discreet. We both should.
What kind of trouble are you in exactly?
Vince wanted me to tell information about my husband's operation. Vlista runs a... It's something Vince was digging into. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Yeah.
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please.
Good night. Good night, Malik. Thanks for coming by.
Whatever you want.
Have a good one.
Not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
I do understand. And yet... She says this isn't the time to ask questions, and now I can ask her a whole bunch of questions. Oh. I would love to talk to her somewhere else, but I want to make sure I can actually ask her all the questions, because if we go somewhere else and I can't ask her all the questions, then I'm going to wish I had asked her all the questions now. You know what I'm saying?
We should talk somewhere else.
I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks. Shikashka. Go before me and I'll meet you there. I don't want anyone to see us walking out together.
I hope this isn't a trap.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
Alright, go to the meeting spot, it says.
Why don't you have another drink?
Dobromila was supposed to give Vince Black information about her Diwali husband. She's my best link to Vince Black's current whereabouts, but she refuses to go into detail until we meet somewhere secluded. She meant a courtyard by the tracks in Prakaska, or however the fuck you say that. Alright, I'm gonna go to the meeting place in a second.
I just love short, tubby, balding men with a sense of humor.
I've done a lot of travel, and one thing I've learned is tourists always want to see a city's red light district. When governments pass laws prohibiting certain things, they're admitting that these are things people want to do.
That's a good point.
This place is slick. You must feel right at home.
I don't.
The next place I want to visit is Rabia. I hear the architecture is at least 10 years ahead of its time.
Yeah, 3D printer city. I want to visit it too.
One of the first things I like to do when I visit a new city is see it from above.
Me too. Do you know where I got a really good view of the city from? The top of the statue, the big statue over there. I know, you're amazed that a person could get up there. It was really cool, actually.
All the action in a city may take place at street level, but if you get an overview, you understand what the action really is.
Oh, from up here I can see the action. I can see it like the Matrix.
Mind your own business. Give me an excuse, fucker. I dare you.
Mother taught me never to trust an orb. I don't like you.
I don't like you either. I've marked you for death, so... Alright, let's say that I go to this meeting place.
Am I right?
Keep walking.
Okay. Let's say that I go to this meeting place. I don't know why I walked down here. I could have just jumped off the balcony. This place is a maze.
Talara, you there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Valley op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's alright.
Alright, Dr. Ozan and I had a little talk. Where is this place that I'm even going? Honestly, where is this place that I'm even going? That's not all the way over in the fucking poor district, is it? Oh my god, it is over in the poor district. Are you shitting me? Because I'm gonna have to reload if I don't... This isn't good.
Anything goes.
I don't think I'm gonna get the information if I don't talk to her right then and there. I thought the meeting was just gonna be like a short distance away and I could just check real quick. But it involves fucking train trips and stuff to get there. That's a lot more than I wanna do if I'm gonna have to reload and do it again. Okay, so I'm right here. I talked to everybody here. I mark these guys.
What about you?
I quick save again. I talk to her. I disclose. We skip through everything up to this point. Alright, so let me ask her the questions now. What do I want to ask her first, just in case I only get to ask her one thing?
I need you to tell me whatever else you can about Vince.
All I know is that Vince has history with the Diwali.
What kind of history?
Well, I already know
the kind
that.
that makes him unafraid to confront them. Please. There is courage and there is suicide. We shouldn't be talking like this here.
Alright, where do you suggest we talk?
Oh, darling. You are so sweet to say such things to me.
I can walk you out of here. You'll be fine.
No. I don't want them to see us together. Please. I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks in Chikashka. Go before me and I'll meet you there. I promise to give you whatever information you need.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
I hope she doesn't get killed.
Outside. By the tracks, darling. I know a way out the back. Don't worry.
Hey, where'd those guys go? That makes me nervous. The fact that those goons are fucking gone now. What if by me asking her that one question, I just got her killed? Alright, hold on, let's go. So I have to take the train over to the poor district.
Talara, you there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Valley op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's alright.
I like riding with my own people. I'm sick of that lady and her kid looking at me all weird. I feel like they make you go back and forth between the two districts a little more than I think they should. Considering how long the train ride takes. What pose? Are you talking about the way he's standing there? He's just standing there. There's nothing that weird about how he's standing there. Alright. Let's go meet her, and hopefully she's not already dead. And hopefully we can ask her more questions, because I want to know about those things. Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself, drone.
Hey, does anyone hear?
Okay, it's this way.
Another one.
Well, I don't know. I've never really thought about that.
This is none of your concern.
How did she beat me here? I came right to the train and right to here. Alright. This was the courtyard where I was supposed to meet Vince Black's informant. She was adamant that she could get here safely and that the information she had was worth waiting for.
It's not safe in the open.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, hey. Are these guys...
Time to close that mouth of yours.
No.
Are these guys here to fucking die? Why don't I get the... Oh, fuck! Oh, no. Alright, my quick save was at 2051. Autosave. Autosave will get us done here. Well, that's how Adam likes to stand when he's on the train. Alright, hold on. I'm fucking this up. Hold on. Still want to be stealthy about this. Those henchmen had better hearing than you thought, didn't they, Saito? That's right, I don't mind the opportunity to kill more Diwalis. That's actually great. I just need to make sure they don't kill her. F please, F please, F please, F please! This is one thing that worked way better. Way better. One thing that worked way better in Human Revolution than it works in this game was getting into cover behind movable objects. It always worked flawlessly in Human Revolution, and in this game, half the damn time you press the cover button behind a big a movable object like that and it just does nothing. That is frustrating. So, we're gonna do this a different way. Let me just autosave. We're gonna do this a different way. There's our buddy, Viktor or that he's gonna be our, like, main antagonist, but what if he's not?
Видишь там что-нибудь?
Pizgil Mazepa to Alexander Orovek. Dobromila. Brusilov was right. We all heard her talking to that freak in the club. So much for any doubt about whether she poses a threat. Whatever she knows, it's too much. You know what you have to do.
I can't seem to get warm.
Alright, everybody's fine here. Excuse me, Steel Drum. Now, can we talk about this?
That bastard! That murderous piece of shit!
Are you okay?
He sent them here to kill me. I mean, I know what kind of man my husband is, but to sick those animals on me... Oh, I tried to tell you inside the club. We needed to be more discreet.
You sure he's the one who sent them?
Who else? Blesta is not a good man. He smuggles weapons, drugs, whores, you name it. All of it heading east. Oh, it's obvious now that he knows that I know. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored, and I have the code to get in.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation?
That is what Vince wanted. I was going to give him...
Alright, I have to know. I have to know. I have to know what happens if I don't ask her a question. And then I meet her here. Do the thugs still come? I have to know. I think my initial instinct was the right one. Yeah, we'll see, Sato. We'll see if they do or not. This loading screen is taking a really long time. Also, where the fuck are they coming from? Because that's just a dead end over there in that area where they're coming from. Yeah, things definitely change based on your actions. Alright, we skip through this, we disclose, we skip through all this, we just skip through all this. We say, yes, I understand.
We should talk some...
See, look, now the guys don't disappear. So...
Go back to Utrecht, Robak.
Why don't you have another drink?
They used a dimension door? Yeah, I guess that could be it.
Larry, you there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Valley op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's all right.
All right, here we go. Another Hugo Boss pose train ride, apparently. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun with the D&D. I thought it was fun. All right. Let's try this shit again.
I am not a citizen here.
Hey, does anyone hear that?
Sir. This is none of your concern.
Your mic refuses to not cooperate. Alright, so it says wait for Dobromila, but she's already here.
Whole city is going to pieces.
I want to make sure I wasn't followed.
They don't seem to be here this time.
I think it is safe for us to talk here. Finally, together we can make Vlasta pay.
Vlasta, your husband. What's this about exactly? You said you have information.
Smuggling. Weapons. Drugs. Whores. You name it, darling. All of it is heading east. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored. And I have the code to get in. You will see for yourself. And then you will do what you think is best.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation. Why?
I agreed to sell out my husband in exchange for a new life. Vince and I were still negotiating the details.
See, that's not what she said last
You are
time.
looking for Vince, trying to pick up his trail. I guess I am negotiating with you now.
And now I can ask her all the questions. So my initial thought was right.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Vlasta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering on time. And chasing after women who are not his wife.
Is that why you want to get back at him? Because of something he's done to you?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious. Eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But I didn't think he would turn into this monster. I want him to test failure. To have to walk home with his tail between his legs.
If I get involved in this, there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
What you do with the information I sell you is up to you. All I care about now is starting over.
All this sneaking around, exposing your husband's criminal activities. How much danger do you think you're in?
I don't know. I was scared waiting inside that damn club. Paranoid. But I think the worst is over. I'll be out of Prague within the hour and he'll never see me again. Assuming you can pay, of course.
Why did she even agree to meet Vince there instead of meeting him here in the first place? This is a nice safe place to meet. Instead, she agreed to meet right in the heart of fucking Diwali territory. It was kind of a dumb place to meet in the first place. Yeah, he wanted an extra large mirror to practice boxing in front of. Yeah.
How did you know to trust Vince with all this? What made you believe he can help?
I didn't know. Not for sure. All I knew is that very few are willing to stand up to men like my husband. I had heard that Vince Black was one of those men. But when he didn't show up to our meeting, I don't know what to think of him anymore. I put my faith in you now.
Do you know of any other ways to contact Vince? Or do you know anything that might explain why he didn't show up?
All I know is that Vince wanted information about my husband. And that my husband... Lester knew the name Vince Black. He cursed it often. I believe he feared Vince.
Alright, so what does she want for the info?
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. That is what Vince and I had agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
I already have a ticket to Berlin with your name on it, actually.
Here. The ticket's already been bought, open-ended. You leave when you want.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation.
I've already been in there.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Alright.
You have the information you need to take down my husband's operation.
The cops are out of control.
I've told you everything I can.
Dobromila's map. Yeah, I didn't need a map. There's only 2 storage lockers anywhere near the Palisade Bank. Dobromila scribbled the location of her husband's smuggling operation onto the back of an old receipt. Looks like it's not far from the Palisade Bank, and the code to get in is 2565. I've already broken in there. Dobromila's husband runs a Diwali smuggling operation out of the storage locker outside the Palisade Property Bank. The exact location of this locker is the information Vince Black was trying so hard to get his hands on, but this still doesn't tell me where the fuck Vince is or how to find Vince, but we'll go look into it nonetheless.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into? I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Huh, maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
I still feel like Dr. Rosen is playing me and that she's deceiving me somehow. And she knows more than she's letting on.
I have a permit. It's not like they did not see me working here all day.
Alright, we'll go to Palisade Station. It's right by the bank. We still don't actually know how to find Vince, but maybe we'll find a clue as to his whereabouts when we search this storage locker, which I've already searched and stolen stuff from in the past. Because I already fucking looted this city top to bottom. And bottom to top. Left to right and right to left. Diagonally up and to the right to diagonally down and to the left. Center to exterior. Proximal to distal. The little forward step he does when crossing his arms that really perturbs me. You're a weirdo. You're just weird about this particular thing. I don't think anyone else even notices it. All right.
City has gone to hell.
Excuse me. Just rammed that shit.
Used to be a beautiful city. Now look.
Master kiss his ass and gets ahead. Not finding anything.
I don't like to see an undeployed awning. He called a weirdo by a guy who made a tower out of trash. I didn't make a tower out of trash, I made a tower out of trash bins.
Potkávám tady spoustu dobrých lidí, ale...
We've heard it, Ghoul Man.
Oni jsou naučený myslet určitým způsobem.
Alright, here we are. It's probably this one? Maybe it's the other one. Yeah, pretty sure we've already been down in here. Oh, it's not empty now. It was empty before. Who is that? That doesn't look like a Diwali gangster. Well, she doesn't show up as red, so I guess I don't have to worry about her. I found this place before, remember? And I was like, oh my god, this is such a ludicrous amount of drugs. This is worth so much money. And I knew it had to be a Diwali place, but I didn't have the quest then, so I didn't have any real context for it.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing? Alright, Olivia Devos. Who are you with your aug legs?
Who are you? What are you doing here? If Vlasta sees you, waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
She a courier?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for. And headed by your friend, Vlasta.
Vlasta is not my friend. He's a necessary evil. Are you some kind of cop? I know all about cops. The ones I met in Golem were very good at introducing themselves.
I'm not like them.
Look, I'm not from here. My name is Olivia. 5 months ago, I was pulled from a train. I didn't have a ticket. They checked my name and saw that in university years ago. I was part of a radical group. 50 students, we were nothing. But it is enough for them to drag me into Golem. Since then, I have spent every minute of every day trying to get out. And now that I'm close, you are not going to ruin it for me.
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo. There's gotta be better ways of getting out of Prague.
Not legal ones. Not for me. Vlasta's my best shot of getting past the checkpoints. I got the rest of the money and now he's going to get me all the way to Rabia. I am not going back to Golem.
I sense a moral question coming up.
How bad it is.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna have to choose between stopping the smuggling of the Diwalis and screwing her over, or helping her and letting the Diwali smuggling thing go on, right? I mean, that's ultimately what this choice is going to come down to. Let's see. So... this is kind of bullshit. Based on what I saw in Golem, telling somebody it's not that bad there and you should probably just stay is bullshit. No, we've got to acknowledge.
Golem was hell. It is hell. I understand doing whatever it takes to get as far away as possible.
If you believe that, then you have to leave. I promised Vince I would follow the rules. If Lasta finds you here, he'll get paranoid and call off our deal. And then he'll call Vince.
Vince Black? What's his role in all of this?
He's the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
You had to pay him where? When's the last time you saw him?
2 days ago, the basement of a convenience store in Davni Obvut. It was not far from the gates. That is all I know. Please, this is my ticket now. Do you understand? Promise me.
I'm gonna sympathize. I feel that Adam's time in Golem probably chilled him to the core. And, he would not want to see anyone have to be there.
I didn't come here to get in your way, to keep people like you from escaping places like Golem.
Then walk away. I'll never have another chance like this. I've given them everything I have for this one shot. If I get recaptured... It's Vlasta. Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that I won't be on any of them.
I need to meet Katka at the club by 9.
Uh-oh, I guess I've been discovered.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
Okay. So we've got choices here. Press for information. Negotiate passage. Dismantle operation. Alright. So I do still plan to kill all the Diwalis, but I don't care that much about dismantling this particular aspect of their operation right now. I think I want to help Olivia. I think I can find the information I need on Vince my own way without getting anything from these guys. So I'm going to go straight up negotiate passage here.
I'm just here to see my friend off, make sure she's in good hands. As long as I have no reason to worry about Olivia, you have no reason to worry about me.
See her off? This look like an airport lounge to you?
I didn't tell anyone. I swear.
Whatever you're going to do, Vrasta, do it quick.
Oh, this is Vlasta.
I don't like surprises. When people break my terms, it makes me want to break things. Or maybe not break them, maybe strip them down. Sell them for parts.
I'll kill you, motherfucker. Bribe. Appease. Threaten. Obviously, persuade is the best option here.
You're a businessman running a business, Vlasta. Part of that business is built on getting people like Olivia out of places like Golem, places like Prague. Only way for you to maintain your reputation here is to fulfill your agreement with her.
Wrong. My reputation is built on people not fucking with me. People not wasting my time. You should both be dead already. The only reason I'm holding back. You should both be dead.
We're going on to a full-on persuasion here. Okay. We are going to engage in the persuasion minigame with Vlasta, the Russian crime lieutenant, or whatever he is, underboss, in our next episode. But that is going to do it for this one. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Deus Ex: Mankind Divided.